Hello and welcome to iRacing. I haven't done a video on this in a while. The lights are about to change, but yes, this is the Mazda MX-5 Cup once more. I'm rocking the Jack Daniels skin, using trading paints there. Lights going out there. I'm just on the right, like I say, the Jack Daniels. Coming up, I started in third, and I got a decent result considering a lot to come. So instantly straight into second in the first corner, the green car there having made a mistake. And yes, this is a replay and I am doing a voiceover. That is because this was an amazing race and I was going to record a race today, but decided to not do that. I decided against it. But anyway, coming through this turn here, a little bit of drama. The green car there just kind of losing it just a bit on the outside of that, which is very easy to do. Very easy to lose it, and that puts me pretty much at the back of the pack. I think second to last, something like that. So I now have a lot of catching up to do. A lot of the cars in front of me very bunched up. But yeah, so this like I say, it's a replay of an amazing race. I really enjoyed doing it. It was actually a 12 AM race of the 16th. So technically yesterday morning, if this goes out when I want it to. So yeah, I hope you've had a lovely morning so far, unless you're watching this not at 10 AM, which is probably likely. This will happen a couple times. I sort this out later, just a bit of a camera glitch, because I set up my own set of cameras with pretty much everything on it. All the TV cameras, the chase camera, not the chase cameras, anything you generally see in an actual race on TV. So yeah, coming through, and I'm now catching up to the cars ahead quite significantly. You see that the Family Guy car there. We have quite a bit of fun, very much fun indeed. So coming into the final corner, I genuinely don't remember what happened specifically when, but yeah, about a 17-minute race. My summer car coming out tomorrow, 2 PM, by the way. And there you go, that is my passing opportunity for the Family Guy car. Just perfect around that corner. Just kept it on the inside a bit just in case. I'm straight past him. But not for long, as he spins me out. I knew that happens at some point, but I didn't realise it'd be quite so soon. But yeah, it was an accidental spin out, and he does give me the place in just a second. He does give me the place back, but that was quite a bit of time lost. We had quite a lot of fun, me and I think Gordon. I don't remember too well, but just now trying to get in a groove and catch up with the rest of the pack, because third to last is not acceptable for me, especially when I qualified third. Which is, by the way, because my I rating is currently at like 670 something. But yeah, quick spin there. Just kind of kept it straight while he went. Dropped it into neutral, revved it, and then popped it into first just to get that wheel spin. I think they've removed, or at least lessened dramatically, the traction control. As you see, fully going into last place there, really. Not really, because of lap cars from cars that have crashed out, but might as well be last. So now I've got even more to do. Got to catch up with this 9 car, and well, I've got to get on with the race, really, haven't I? So I'm actually the number 1 car, which is quite nice. Yeah, this is not a format that I am used to, so I apologise for not being great. See, I'm just kind of trying to get alongside this guy. I'll give him a little love tap, just because there was no space. which is fair enough. He didn't have to give me the space, but I didn't want to be on that gravel there. And I don't really get the run down through that corner, so he does pull ahead a little bit, but you'll see in just a second, he's not the greatest, he's not the fastest, and I braked about 6 years later than him, and ended up like on his arsehole. So yeah, he tried to come into the inside a little bit, and I just pulled to the outside and make the move easily. It looks like I braked so late there, but I really didn't. That was actually kind of normal for me. And unlike in qualifying, where I tend to run 108s ish, I haven't managed to get into the 106s yet on this track. This is Tsukuba, week 1, season 1 for the Mazda MX-5 Cup, because we're back to season 1, which apparently starts in 2019. This, by the way, is scheduled every Tuesday at 10 AM. So you'll have a video every Tuesday of the week just gone, because it changes on Tuesday. Just gives me time to practice, really. So yeah, come down the back straight, not the main straight. That is not the main straight, although it is way longer than the main straight. Could probably land an aircraft on that, a light aircraft. Wouldn't surprise me. And cars ahead, very far away, but potentially not for long. But we will see. See just some cars in the pits there, along with the pace car. I don't know why the game loves the suspension so much, but I mean, that's not a bad one. Sometimes it will just switch from one side to the other, because I've got all the suspensions on there. Just set up a, like I say, a camera with all the things. I've said that I am rambling because I don't know what to say, because I haven't done this format before, and I've forgotten what I was saying before I started talking about what I was talking about, when I quickly changed the subject to say something, and then I was going to go back to it and didn't. So yeah, catching up to Family Guy now, has been overtaken by that red car, who I believe has a fire vehicle skin. I am not too sure, but certainly not British. Yeah. So yeah, catching back up now at quite a rate, to be honest, and definitely pulling away from the number 9. It's quite an interesting camera angle. That's pit lane 1, and like I say, it likes to hold those angles, which is why I removed them later. There's actually an edit that you won't be able to tell is an edit. So you know, yeah, alright, yeah, loves these angles. I don't know why. It's like I'm nowhere near that part of the track, so yeah, that's why I went ahead and removed them, I think, on this lap. Ooh, nice entry. Yeah, really catching up to the Family Guy now. Let me get the gyro cam. Just, I don't know why I'm on the inside, but I was, and coming around there, this is where the edit is. And now I can talk again, because I might have to shorten that a tiny amount so that I'm not off. I'm going to quickly give a mark just for myself, which will stay in, but deal with it. That's just so I can actually line it back up if it needs it. But yeah, anyway, we've really caught up to the Family Guy now, thanks to me paying attention to other things for several laps. So I'm really looking at his rear end and wishing I was on the other side of that vehicle. And I do go for a move here, and he comes in not realising I'm there. It was the dive bomb of the century, and I let him past because I'm a gentleman. No, just I didn't feel like that was fair on him. Although we both lost a lot of time, and it was probably best if I stayed in front. But no, we had fun. It was, when I was back on his tail on the main straight, I did type into chat, "I'm back," smiley face, and he did reply. With a very niceness. So yeah, and I did fall quite far behind, but I am a lot faster than these cars overall, especially around this corner here. I just seem to be better than a lot of the back of the pack on that corner. So just kind of catching up. Very nice chopper cam. It's a bit laggy, but we shall deal with that come the new year, when I can have a graphics card and not have laggy recordings of everything. So there'll be what, like only one more episode of this. Hold on, let me check my timetable. Was that a pass? Sorry, did I just miss a pass? Yes. Yeah, we've passed Family Guy there. Yeah, we've gone past him. But yeah, so next episode is going to be the probably going to be a bit laggy like this one. A bit of some skipped frames, but after that, all my videos should be a lot smoother. I might even do some 60 FPS recording. 60 FPS, yeah, might be nice, won't it? Well, it's gonna double my rendering times, but shut up. It's gonna make like a half-hour render into like an hour render and etc. You get it, double, because there's twice as many frames. But it should be a lot nicer. I would record this in 60 FPS, but there's no point. It would just be worse. It would actually look worse, what with the skipped frames. So yeah, catching up on the number 2. It's a battle between number 1 and number 2, but not position. It is just car numbers. There was something in my brain and it went. So yeah, catching up with the number 2 here. Just trying to get past him. And wishing once again that I was on the other end of that vehicle and not stuck behind it. So a nice nose cam. I think there's a bit of a nose cam later. I'm not too sure. Yeah, nose cam that comes up now. Now. Oh, definitely now. No. Okay. I am remembering. Oh, there we go. You know when you remember something, but you only half remember it. So coming into the hairpin, I kind of send it down the outside, switch back across, try and get the run on him down the straight, but he gets a pretty good run as well. And I end up just behind him again, but fortunately for me, there was we were technically still side by side, so I really just kind of sent it down there. Just you can't run an outside line through there. He's actually just faster to let the person through, which is always nice to know. So yeah, I got through there and pushing on now, trying to get that higher position. I think at this point I was in 5th, potentially 4th, but I doubt it. It's probably 5th. So yeah, and round and round we go. Round and round we go indeed. Just some of the cars in the background. Actually, while I was practicing, because I did about an hour and a half practice on this track before I did any races, and more recently when I was practicing, in fact earlier today when I'm recording this, I was on a practice session, and this guy, every time I got onto the main straight, would wait for me and just punt me off. And I hadn't done anything to him. Like, I hadn't crashed it into him, he hadn't crashed into me, or anything like that. I hadn't overtaken him riskily, or anything. He just decided to pick on me, and it confused me so much. And then I got told off for, like, asking, why? Why are you picking on me? And then they said the words, and I quote, this is not me being racist, and I quote, "Me Asian." And I just got so confused and just left. So yes, but we're coming up to the end of the race. I think we've got about 3 laps to go, and I genuinely don't know if I catch anyone else or if I'm already in my finishing position. If I am, then I know what position I'm in. If I'm not, then I have no clue, because I am professional AF. Just see if there's anyone on the horizon. No. Well, we'll see. There might be something going on later. I genuinely don't remember. Coming around the final corner. You can see every time I'm going around a corner, my outside rear tyre just hates me. My outside rear tyre just heavily. I'm assuming it's an under rotation. But don't quote me on that. If you guys know better, then let me know in the comments and let me know what it is. I don't claim to know all the... Oh. An OpenGL error occurred when trying to render your project, and the application must now exit. Do you want to save your project first? And we are back after my computer had a meltdown, an OpenGL error. You probably heard a bit of that. It's been a couple hours. Yeah, my computer just had a meltdown. Tantrum, something like that. I don't know. But yeah, so we're back into the final corner with the good old Jack Daniels MX-5, that fire marshal car following behind, and we're catching up to the white and orange car, or kind of white and gold, I suppose. I am not too sure on the colours nor what number car that is, but yeah, coming around the final corner, we might get a glimpse. But he's quite far away at the moment. Can we catch up with him? I don't know. Do we catch up with him? I don't know. I hope so. It's another position for me. I say that, and the results of this race is said and done. But you know what? He always looks so professional from an exterior camera angle. And then, like, I record a video from the cockpit, and you see just how unprofessional it looks. Oh dear. That was a very nice camera angle. Didn't last nearly long enough. iRacing, the iRacing. Oh, that is something. iRacing has released, kind of softly released, something I can't use right now, but they've kind of released AI. Like AI cars, like, yeah. They've only released it on one of the Porsches, and I don't have that vehicle, nor do I have any of the tracks that you can use it on. And there we go, that's the end of the race. So that's 4th position, nearly caught up with 3rd there. Yeah, it was a very nice race. So there's AI now in iRacing. But anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.